This program contains strong language content. No one under the age of 18 is permitted to listen to or download this program in any manner. The hosts, performers, and guests are all over the age of 18. Rebroadcasting this program in any manner without prior written consent from the IAU is strongly prohibited. All commentary of this program by its host and or its guest is the sole opinion of the host and guest and does not reflect the opinion of the IAU, its officers, or its agents.
Listening to Union Politics, featuring news from the International Entertainment Adult Union. And now, here's your host, Union founder Felicia Ann.
Hello, this is Union Politics, and my name is Felicia Ann. Well, this year went fast as hell, didn't it? We should try just a little less drama in 2017. Maybe it will slow down just a bit. As the last Union Politics show of the year, I thought we should do a little Union World recap. So, here we go. 15 days ago, before the beginning of 2016, I received a piece of paper in the mail from the Department of Labor. It was a skinny envelope, so I was thinking this is probably not a good sign. As I opened the envelope and read the one-page letter, the whole block could hear me screaming and jumping up and down. I just unionized the whole entire adult industry. With the help and courage of my dearest and best friend, Elizabeth Thomas, we had just made history. As the days of 2015 faded fastly away, I confided in someone I thought I knew would help. The first person I called was Alana Evans, and the second I called was Howard Levine. Howard Levine asked, well, what do you want to do with this union? I said, get us insurance and retirement plans. A chance to work like everybody else works and has the right to, though we don't. He said, well, XFES is next week and APAG is having a meeting. Why don't you take it there? And so I did. But I was not as welcomed as I thought I would be. When I announced the fact that I quietly got a union passed, a black gentleman stands up and says, see, now that's what I'm talking about, as the board members of the Free Speech Coalition came in and circled the room. I guess that was where I made my first mistake. I should have not have got angry that they were concerned. I should have just kept my excitement and made them just as excited as well. After that came the introduction of our first union meeting, where we met at a quaint little restaurant called Vino's off Ventura Boulevard. Mostly there were people from the adult industry news, but there were also Tony DeVesci, Evan Stone, and a girl I had never quite met yet named Melissa Hill, and her friend Shelley Bartoloni. Also, there was legendary and longtime friend Drew Barrymore and Papa Bear Bill Margot. We left that meeting with a new excitement of accomplishment, for if I never accomplished anything before, I have, at least now. Evan Stone seemed just as excited as I was, as well as Alana Evans, Bill Margot, Melissa, and Shelley. I remember talking to Evan on the phone saying, I got all these ideas and I can't stop thinking, and it's just great. Alana Evans, Evan Stone, and I went to a labor leader conference in San Francisco. We sat there at the table with the people who run the world, who run healthcare, who run IATSE, the Service Industry Union, who run the construction world. And we started making appointments with union attorneys, insurance companies, and Cal OSHA. All of a sudden, we had a chance to change things in this industry. At least so it appeared. Once the members of APAG board was getting into place, that's when the game started to play. James Dean gets accused of rape and drops off the board of APAG. Evan Stone no longer wants to be president. He wanted the whole damn thing for himself, to be the international president. For what selfish reasons, I still do not understand. Yet he did become president. He became Donald Trump in the nominated Donald Trump movie for Hustler. Scurrying around to find another suitable president, I pulled Shawn Michaels' name out of a hat, and then the shoes seemed to fit. The moment Alana Evans received the DOL paper for APAG, all of a sudden it seemed we didn't need each other anymore. Prop 60 was fighting then strongly against us, and I sided with the side I still believe to be the right side to stand, with a foundation that is trying to prevent us from every possible way into getting AIDS. I signed my first political paper and placed my name on a voting ballot. Little me, from the middle of nowhere. My name was on a California voting ballot. That alone, I thought was pretty fucking cool. Though the industry did not seem to agree, and the fight for Prop 60 began. I wonder if I wouldn't have signed that onto that rebuttal if we would have fought so hard. You think we would have won? As a union, we stand behind the industry, so the union steps down, withdraws our communication and standing with AIDS Health Foundation, and Prop 60 passes. The industry wins another defeat. Thinking I was making the kind of friends that would stand behind each other no matter what, I quickly learned, if only to their benefit. And I learned who my true friends really were. I was actually literally kicked out of a Free Speech Coalition meeting. Who does that? I get erased from my XBiz account. We have meetings with brokers who fly all the way in from Florida and New York and drive all the way down from Portland, Oregon. We lock down our insurance group plans, our disability life insurance plans that were unheard of. The social media battle continues. I got on Pornstar Radio to be quickly shut off of Pornstar Radio. Donald Trump becomes president. And now the world seems to be slowing and healing moving forward. I learned a lot about myself this year, probably more than I have in all the years of my past put together. I learned I am more stubborn than I thought I was. I learned I'm not quite as shy as I thought I was. I learned I have more courage than I thought I had. I learned I have friends I could never in a million years replace. I learned that helping isn't always wanted. I learned that self-motivation comes from your heart. I learned that you can accomplish anything if you want it bad enough. So thank you to all my new enemies and all my new friends, and thank you so much for the friends that I am proud to be able to call my family. Stand up for what you believe in, no matter what the consequences are. Stand up for what you feel you can be proud of. Goodbye 2016, and hello 2017. The IEAU has got the world in store for you. Just wait and see. This has been Felicia Ann, and this has been Union Politics. Goodbye 2016.
This program is a production of the IEAU Programming Service, with its host and co-hosts Felicia Ann and Elizabeth Thomas, and special intros from Communication Director Bella Dahl. Thank you again for listening to Union Politics.